Seems to be
If
working.
you need
Everything seems
if
to
you
be
need a
fine this
mod, get one
time.
of these.
Get one of those. Well, I mean, it's working, so fucking we might as well get on into it.
Like with Mother's
And
Day coming up in a few weeks, get yourself one
yourself.
of the Beardy Bros.
I should, yeah, I need to start making more. I just haven't got it. Like I said, I haven't got my setup properly to be able to do anything. So I've got all these designs and ideas I want to start doing, but I've just got nowhere to really do it.
Do
So I
it.
can't really sit here and do it
Yeah.
the way. Yeah, I need a proper desk setup. For traditional fuck. Got the yawns. Got reflux happening. But anyway, let's get the intro and the outro. Fucking what's up, Beardy's Beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast. And hopefully it's actually working this time because I do apologise. Last week's episode didn't actually quite work out. I did put a post up a little bit late because I thought I could rectify the issue, and I could not. The whole episode was completely wasted. So I guess this episode will be now that episode.
Although
And
we could dub over it with other things.
I mean, we could, but I'm just gonna wipe that
That's a
episode
long ass thing to
clean,
do, though.
and this
A
will
whole
just
hour and a bit.
be that. This will be that episode now. So what was last week's episode? Was that 15, 16?
So this is 15 again.
So it'll be 15 now. So this is episode...
No, we're gonna call it 16 because just say the 15 went.
Or do you want to just skip it all again? Just, it's confused. I mean, I can just put up the I can just make sure all the audio is completely wiped. Add like that like that silent music and turn it black and white,
upload it,
and just upload it with like that,
right?
like that music, and just make it black and white, and just make it like old timey, like. Might as well. Yeah. So that's we'll see how we go with that episode because it's completely wiped, lost.
Either you can't just drop
ether.
an episode to be like this to be still 16. So
I mean, we do whatever the
because
fuck
we
we want,
did
really.
15, but they won't get 15. Like
Yeah. I mean, like I said, basically we can do whatever the fuck we
they will
want,
get
really.
it. I mean, people who can lip read can watch it.
Yeah. You can try and. Yeah, I guess so. Figure it out. It just won't be audio. Just audio on uploads. It's just a silent episode. Literally, just like have no audio for an hour and 45 minutes.
You have the audio, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can you splice the audio on top of the video?
What do you mean? Like
you have the audio one, right?
No, I got no audio. We don't have that anymore.
Oh, like none at all.
No, that's why there's no backup for audio or anything. It's just all recorded from this now. So video and audio are all embedded together, and then I splice the audio from the video later. So that's why, yeah.
Shit.
So if I upload the episode for the audio podcast, it'd just be like, just white noise maybe. Just upload white noise. Just upload white noise for an hour and 45 minutes, or like rain on a tin roof for an hour and 45 minutes. Just upload one of those.
Put someone to sleep.
Just put one of those up for the episode. Just like find one of those, just capture it for that duration, or an hour and a half, whatever I like the length I make for it, and then just like upload audio podcast. It's just ASMR. ASMR, rain on the tin roof. Maybe we can just do that for the YouTube as well. Just have us like talking, but then the audio is just rain on the tin roof for the duration.
Oh yeah.
It's like a delayed April Fool's joke, but it was like
the fucking troll that is.
So yeah, it's a big fuck around. So was it this week? Was
just put the disclaimer in the fucking description so they know what's happening.
Yeah. So yeah, that fucked everything up. This week was my birthday. Which is great. It wasn't too bad. No, it's been pretty quiet for my birthday. My birthday was actually pretty quiet this year. It was very oh no, not necessarily lackluster.
Well, they are lately. I'm
not really lackluster. It was just very quiet. It's one of those real quiet
Isn't
ones.
a bad
Didn't
thing
do
though.
much. Nothing really happened. Didn't really get much for my birthday. It was just kind of like, yeah, it is what it is. You know, it happens. It is. When
you get older, birthdays are just another day. Like
I'll just spoil myself.
Birthday.
I'll just treat myself when I get paid. I'll just splurge myself a little bit extra, so I make up for it. So it is what it is. But no, so I do apologize for that with the episode. Like I said, I did put a post up on the Instagram and on the YouTube. That will stay there forever if you want to go look back on that and reminisce on the moment that we had of massive technical difficulties. That there exists, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that episode at a later date. Whenever I get around to maybe fiddling with the edit or whatever I do. Being that I am in a limited setup, I haven't got anything sorted yet, and Definitely not outside at the moment. We're trying to do a podcast station out there because it's raining and
Right.
I don't really want to set my computer up out in the elements, so it's like I don't really have a good place to really set up to edit.
Not without a few blockage
yeah,
like
so
walls.
I got to try and figure out where I can get a proper setup going so I can actually work on my computer. Or even if I can get like maybe a little desk I can pop on or something and work on it here maybe.
Oh,
I mean,
right,
it
one of those
could
little
kind of
portable
work, but
wheelie desks.
I don't think it really works too well with like having a keyboard on my lap. Like, I mean, trying to like draw.
I wouldn't say
something.
that. Yeah, a lot of people have it on their fucking lap.
Yeah.
Like,
I like working at a
then
desk.
again, it depends if it works for you or not.
I did have my drawing tablet somewhere and edit stuff. So like,
Drawing tablets are so good.
I'm trying to go. I got it somewhere. I actually saw it recently. I put it somewhere when I was sorting through my stuff. Anyway, it's around one of the things.
Around.
But yeah, so yeah,
No,
I want to get back to some
it's
stuff.
fucking rectangle. No, it's not around.
I know it's not around. Oh, it's getting yawns now because this is basically my normal like bedtime. Honestly, like this is I'm in bed early. I get up fucking early. I'm in bed early. It's fucking crazy times. Why did mine?
I wish I did that.
It's just the way it is because I've got to get up early for everything now. So like, because I'm further away, so I get the kids to school. So I got to get up early, get the kids sorted, and then get going so we can get it's just all that parent stuff. It's just like, So my routines now is like, get up early, get sorted.
But
at
least the good thing is that it actually is a routine.
Yeah. And then like I'm in bed.
So you actually do it automatically. It's not.
That's it. So
you force yourself to do it.
Well, that's exactly it. Because like I'm in my bed. Like I'll still be awake. You know, whether I'm watching YouTube or playing my DS because I've been playing my 3DS lately.
Ooh, nice.
But I'll be in bed like at least by 9. Like at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm already in bed. Like
but
now,
no Switch, just the
no
3DS.
Kid still plays with the Switch. So until I can get another one,
Oh yeah.
I can't play a Switch. But it's not a bother. But
But
yeah.
Trade of saying this is amazing. It's in 3D.
I know, all right. I'll come to that in a second. But yeah, so like about this time now, I would be in bed. Like I would literally be climbing into bed right now, just to lay in bed and listen to some music or whatever. I'll do. Now.
Or especially now, listening to the rain on the fucking roof. Like...
Yeah, well, that's not a bad thing. Like it is fucking great, honestly, listening to the rain on a caravan roof. Like it is so nice and relaxing to listen to.
And the funny thing is that it's not loud. It's just it's just the right volume. It's just the right volume, really.
It's not hard. It's not. I don't know how.
Considering on like houses and that, it hits fucking hard and loud.
That's what I mean. Like on a house tin roof or something like that, like it is loud. But on a caravan, that literally is just metal of some sorts, and then it's just like plyboard. Like it really absorbs the sound very well.
Yeah, I think the plyboard and whatever's in between.
Yeah,
dampen the noise.
Slight insulation. It dampens the sound.
Whatever it
so
is,
well.
like type of insulation.
Like,
but it's not a fucking bad thing.
Oh, I think it's starting to feel tired now too.
It's get too windy, it'll fucking start rocking.
It's getting cool, cold, and the sound of the tin, like, oh, not the sound of the tin, the sound of the rain. It's just relaxing. It's just getting nice and cozy now. I think it's just getting the right.
Yeah, I found out if you sleep in a cold room at night, it actually slows down aging. Apparently.
Yep. Okay.
I was like,
yeah, I kind of get a bit of the cold room.
It's not much make a difference, I don't think, but it slows it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I fucking hate cold rooms.
Yeah, well, I said I got to rug up with my extra blanket now because it's been getting cold out here. So I've got my nice fluffy and my quilt just laid on top and rug up, stay warm. I think it does get cold in here. My lord, when it's cold, it does get cold. So.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
And it's nearly fucking winter, so it'll be getting even fucking colder.
I know. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to get maybe another.
Imagine that fucking frost. Oh
well,
my
I got my old blanket, and I was like, oh, I better chuck my old blanket out. I'm gonna have to chuck it out soon enough. It's been sitting around here. It's like it's really old. It's torn up and ripped, and it's like yellow. It's a white blanket.
It's fucking work.
I've had it for a long time. But I might like last night. I was like, fuck, where's my blanket? Like I know I had it folded aside. I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't chucking this thing out yet. Like I was gonna chuck it out. I'm like, nah, I need it. It's too fucking cold. Like middle of the night.
Is it one of those big heavy fuckers? Is it like
kind of like that?
One of those big woolen fucking heavy things?
A bit like that. It's not maybe extremely heavy, but it's just the right amount just to keep it extra
grandparents
thickness.
had.
Yep.
When you're a kid, you go to your grandparents' house. They had this massive fucking woolen rug, like
yep,
not a rug, but like a big woolen blanket. They just chuck it. And you're like, I'm stuck.
It's nice and warm. Fucking.
Well,
But no,
mine then used to put the an hour before bed or 2 hours. She went down, put the electric blanket on, fucking everything, warmed it up.
Yep.
Then when we got in there, she just turned it off or down to 1 or something.
Yep.
She tucked you in that much that you couldn't move.
Yeah, that's actually
You were just
nice.
freaking stuck there like.
Yeah, no. But no, it's crazy. Ooh. Fuck, I get more tired. Feel like when I'm talking, and I'm actually just sitting around. Fuck, I'm not feeling exactly tired, but I've got the yawns happening, and it's a trap. Like I said, it's mostly the rain.
Yawns don't mean you're tired though.
It's mostly the rain making me feel fucking comfy.
It's the lack of oxygen to the brain, my boy.
Lack of oxygen. No, I got enough oxygen going on. I just like actually feel like I think it's because like I am feeling like I'm ready to jump into bed. So like not exactly tired.
Because you notice how dogs always have that yawn, it's like, but they're not tired.
Mm.
They just yawn like. Just oxygen. It's an oxygen issue.
No, I know I've got enough oxygen. It's just yeah. I think it's just like so.
Oh, you think you do, but your brain is like, hey, get some more. Like.
Breathe in, bitch. Breathe in. You're not breathing.
Because you can literally sleep for 8 hours, wake up and yawn because you fucking need the oxygen, like somewhere.
Get you going, that extra oxygen to get you going in the morning to get you like.
Yeah.
Breathe it in.
That's why if someone's sitting there for ages, they just start yawning because it means get the fuck up. Like.
Ain't doing
it's not
too
because
much.
people. It's not because you're tired. It's weird. Like you're tired. You fucking know when you're tired. You start getting fidgety. You start like itching. You start like doing this to yourself, like the ears and shit.
Oh,
like,
I get tired and you just see me fucking nod off. So that's you know.
You're just like.
I start nodding off. Like it happens. Like I'm tired. I'm ready to go. La la land.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah. So fucking yeah. Another week. Fucking. I don't even fucking know. Ugh, I can't even see shit with this thing. Got my big display box. I've got my big IKEA tubs sitting in front of me, stacked up on top of each other. So I've got the camera sitting on them. So I got it closer, so it's sitting there nicely. So, oh, dog.
Very nicely.
Dog.
I've almost finished Dragon's Dogma.
You nearly finished it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I put 30 hours into it already.
Jeez.
I streamed for 15 hours yesterday.
Fucking hell.
I stopped at like 5 a.m. this morning.
My lord. Fucking going
and
on.
I went to bed. I went to sleep at 7 a.m. I'm like, the sun's up. I better go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I woke up at like fucking 5 a.m. this morning and the sun was still, like, the sun didn't get up here till like 6:15. Fucking crazy. I was up at
it's
like...
soon to be in the fucking Darklands because as soon as winter hits, it's going to be fucking dark till like 8.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, no, it's not even daylight yet. Like, fuck, man.
Fair, back when, like, time when we would have been in high school, like, the sun was still down at like 8:30 a.m. sometimes.
Yeah.
I remember because we'd caught the bus at like 7 a.m. or 7:30, and like in the middle of winter when it's like icy and it's like black as hell, it's like, hey, where's the bus? Where is it?
That's
and
it.
then the bus was made of fucking leather. Fucking leather seats. So you're like, oh!
Cold and sticking to the leather. It's dry or whatever.
I was like, bro, this is fucking horrible.
My God.
But like, no, I mean, I don't. The weather's definitely changed in like that 15 years.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be crazy tomorrow morning. The weather, apparently, the rain's supposed to be pretty hectic. So see how we go.
That not El Nino, but the other one. It's the cold thing coming over.
Yeah,
which isn't a bad thing. Like we haven't had no bushfires this year.
No.
Thankfully, and that's season's almost gone. Like
that's it.
Although someone was burning something here yesterday, I fucking left the bedroom, right, and I walked out to the kitchen and went, "Who the fuck's burning birthday candles?" Because you know how that has that distinct smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smelled like someone had birthday cake, blew out the candles, and that's why you could fucking smell.
Just smell the burning.
And I was like, "Oh, there's cake," and I went, "Nope, there's no cake." And I'm like, I went to Mum. I was like, "Someone's burning candles," and I'm like, "Yeah, someone's burning outside." Like, fucking big ass cake.
Big ass cake to burn a whole bunch of wax candles.
Yeah, it's just the thing. Like birthday candles have a distinct smell.
Yes, that waxy rope, like it has that, but it's so thin.
Yeah.
It's just that,
Like
that
it's not a bad smell, but it's like you
it's
you
very
know what it
distinctive.
is,
Yeah, it's very distinctive.
and that's what it smelled like. So I'm like, what the fuck burns like that?
Besides candles,
Unless
yeah.
someone burnt tires or something.
Yeah, well, that's it. In tire fire, who knows?
Those things are they should be illegal.
Yeah, well, that's it. Um,
Ooh,
was it fucking?
hiccup.
Was it? When did I do that? Was it the weekend or was it this during the week? But I finished that up. Finished bloody the Fallout series, which was good.
It is good, isn't it?
It was really good. Like it was so good.
I'd give it a solid, same as last one. It's like a 9.
Yeah, 100%. Like it was
Like
really
it wasn't perfect, like it should have been,
nice.
but
Yeah,
it wasn't
Like, and
like it was
nothing's ever perfect. Like you said, nothing's
because
ever
by
perfect.
rights they should have looted.
Yeah, there's a little bit of looting, but not enough looting. Like I've started playing. Like this was my problem. Like I started playing because of the show. Like I've gotten back into Fallout 4, and I started playing. And as soon as as soon as you like left the cryo in Fallout 4, I just started looting everything. I just started
That's
looting
what I mean.
everything.
Like that's what the show should have done. Should have
Everything,
pick up
everything
this,
I
pick
came
up
by
this.
that was loose, I was just like grab. The most stupidest shit I just kept grabbing.
Because
And
you
then-
do need it for that game because it's for your settlement. Like
Yeah,
you,
for your
like
settlement,
you
or
can
you
break
sell it,
metal
or
down
materials.
and shit.
And that was like that too. Once I got to the settlement,
Ceramic, metal, wood.
I forgot because I forgot that Fallout 4 was this is where they introduced the settlements for the building. This is where the whole building concept was introduced. And I briefly forgot about that, like building your settlements. And as soon as I got back to like that fucking sanctuary, when you leave the vault,
with Preston Garvey.
yeah, well, even before I got to that, I was just like in there and I was talking to the fucking the handyman. What's his fucking name again? The robot.
Mr. Handy.
Yeah.
Mr. Handy.
And I was talking to him. You know, you do the thing. You know, you do that fucking whole mission, but after that, you can kind of like access the whole build thing.
Mm.
And I was just going through, and I just started going through like deleting everything I came across.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Scrapped everything.
Fences, walls.
Yeah, I
like...
just got in the habit. It's like scrap, just going scrapping everything I could see that was.
I mean, it is annoying when the game isn't perfect in that aspect because
yeah, it was.
You go to delete something and it doesn't delete or it takes you out of the menu. It's
Yeah.
like,
I mean, it was a brand new concept at the time, so that's why it was.
no, but it should have been done better. Like, I think with this new next gen update, it might actually fix a lot of the issues.
They've been doing
hopefully.
a lot of updates consistently as well. I was surprised when I was looking into it. Like they've been updating this game constantly, and then
Yeah, but not for the last like 3 or 4 years though.
There's been little like nothing.
Just
big,
been
but
in
there've
limbo
a few
until
little
now.
patches, little
Next
patches
week.
here and there, but yeah,
This week.
the big one coming. But I think those little patches they've had for the last couple of months or have been for build up for the big patch. I think a lot of them have been preparation for that.
I'm not playing it again though.
But yeah, no, it's nice kind of like just getting back into it and kind of, I know, weirdly enough, just bombing around. And
Unless there's a PS5 Platinum.
might be, who knows? Because they're doing that whole upgrade.
It might be an auto pop. They might just pop all the trophies in one go.
Maybe,
if it's like that.
So
Just put
who
in the
knows?
game, pop them, and then uninstall.
So yeah, so there's a lot to kind of like. I just started fresh because like I couldn't pick up where I was, but like I got the DLCs now, and I'm like I kind of just. Want
But the thing is, if you did that, you would have been so fucking lost. It's been how long?
Yeah, like I realized I think I got to the part of the ending anyway as well where, you find out that your son was the new guy of whatever it was. Like I actually do remember getting to that point. I just don't think I ended up completing that last end bit of the mission. So
there's 3 endings though. Which one did you have?
I got to the part where I saw him, but I haven't done any. I don't think I did any missions yet. I don't vaguely remember if I end up agreeing with him or declining and blowing everything up. I can't remember what.
Because I did all 3 endings, so they all kind of blur for me now.
Yeah, I can't remember. I've been watching a whole. My feed has just been so much Fallout content as well on YouTube that everything's just been so much Fallout popping up everywhere. It's just mental.
That's hilarious.
So,
I mean, I get some people, but this is why the fuck are IGN and that saying like all this Fallout 4 stuff again when they got videos from when it came out saying all this?
They're going over their video content again. Yeah, re-uploading their content of time. Like
Not re-uploading, they're doing new content, but it's like
I can understand.
They should just refer to their old stuff.
Like I can understand timeline stuff because they're doing new timelines to update. Like that makes sense.
No, but saying like things about the game, like that game
Yeah, like
specifically,
re-reviewing,
they're
like
redoing.
yeah, like re-reviewing kind of thing. It's like, yeah, you already got the review, like you don't need to re-review it. I mean, I guess there's like maybe once if they had it once like the PS5 version came out, I can understand like doing it then. But that hasn't even come yet. That update isn't even there yet. They haven't even got the, you know what I mean? Like it's just weird that they're doing it now before the update comes out. Like they're just literally doing it
Oh,
because it's
it is
trending.
for the update. Because update's in 5 days. Like,
Yeah, but it's an
like,
update. Like not
just
like
play the
people
damn
like
game.
that's like that's the thing though. Like they don't have access to the
Four's the
update.
easiest one. Four, there's nothing really mechanically hard
But
about it.
but that's the
Like
thing. That's what
three
gets
and
me
all
with
that. Like,
this kind of content. Like the reviews, like they don't really get access to an early update. Like the games, the
no,
game's already there. It's just an update. Like
yeah.
you might as well wait till after the update's done and then bring out the content, not beforehand, just to milk a trend to get extra
They're
clicks.
not
Like,
major changes though. It's only just like performance mode,
yeah,
adding a quality
but
performance.
that would make sense to do
They're
a
up doing the res and the frame.
yeah.
That's about it.
But that would make sense to do a video on that after it comes out to like do the comparison and break down things like that. Like that would make sense because that's what you do because you compare the two different versions and you'd have a whole
Yeah,
breakdown on how they work differently or how this may operate
but they
better than
don't
the
do
other.
that. That's a more
No,
digital foundry thing.
and that's what I mean. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, it's just like why literally posting like to post content because it's trending really. Like that's all they're literally doing. They know that it's trending.
That's
So
what
it's
everyone's. That's everyone who's posting Fallout 4 and 3 and they're like,
yeah, because it's getting the clicks. Like I watched like breakdown videos. Like I can understand people doing like because it's come out. Either they did the videos before the event came, like before the show started, or like because they knew the show was gonna be hyped. So they did, you know.
I just
Videos on it
realized that
or
this made
after.
Fallout so fucking mainstream now. This show.
Yeah, like it's gone crazy fire. But I mean, I have
Like,
watched a lot of like
it was
history and
always a
timeline stuff.
niche.
Yeah.
Now it's everyone's fucking playing
Yeah,
it. Like,
there's people I've
dang.
seen that I've never expected to play Fallout playing Fallout now. Like it's gotten so many people into the games.
Yeah, but how long are they gonna play it? Like, it's
Exactly.
not everyone's cup of tea. That's
no,
the thing.
and
Like,
that's exactly it. You literally got to have that kind of energy to play Fallout. Like it's
it
a
doesn't
very
hold your
specific
hand
game.
at all.
Yeah. So like it got me like I've gotten back into Fallout and I kind of know what I'm doing and how I'm playing. But it is kind of nice just to kind of get back in and just wander around and have a little bit of fun because every playthrough is not always the same because you have those.
I want to play the first two because
enemy
apparently they're
experiences,
just
the top-down.
very very different though.
That dungeon crawler style top-down gameplay.
Yeah, the isometric.
Looks like Age of Empires, which is still pretty cool because that's just the era of its time. Just how
Kind of, yeah, but it's more zoomed in than that. Like it's way.
It's just that general
zoomed
art
in.
style. Like that's because how the games were made. But I do like that. Something about that era of gaming, of that time where those kind of top-down angles are just all designed the same way.
You
So
just click and walk like.
Yeah, and but all graphically they all look the same, but they were beautiful though.
And it's turn-based.
But it's just beautiful. Something about that
like
art style.
A rat had to walk, use all their moves to get to the character, and then the character just go, ha, bang.
And then you can attack them, and then yeah, and it'd be too late for them to use their turn. But no, just something aesthetically about that art style is just something so satisfying from that time because you had like the old SimCity was like that, but like at a larger scale. And then you had Age of Empires. You've had like the old Fallout games, like just something about that art
Theme
style.
Hospital,
like,
Theme
Hospital,
Park,
like,
yeah, Empires, Dawn of Modern World. You had a lot of them.
So beautiful, like just having that
Zelda
top-down
even.
view, just that top-down angled view where you had that isometric, you know, whatever you said, down view.
Well, Fallout's not top down; it's more side, like more side
angle down thing. And just something about that angle where you're seeing something it makes it feel like it's 3-dimensional, but it's 2D.
Yeah.
Like, but it just looks so beautiful, and the attention to detail is just, even though it's a whole bunch of pixels, it was so sharply detailed though to a point, and it's so satisfying to look at. Like, because that's like comparing with like Age of Empires. Like, I prefer playing the originals because aesthetically they're so much more pleasing than playing the remasters.
The remasters still look fucking amazing though. Like,
yeah, like they're good on their own. Like they look amazing, but something about playing that original pixely characters is just something, and having the buildings.
If you want pixely characters, play it on the fucking PS2. That shit is pixely as.
Yeah, it's just so I don't know. It's
like,
different.
I tried it. I was like, no. Let's just say that it's big. Like it's
big.
The original PC, but it's blown up. I'm like, no.
Stretched and
blown up to a TV. Like no.
Yeah, they didn't optimize.
It probably worked back then on a CRT, but
it was smaller.
No.
but not optimized
I'm
properly
happy
too.
I have it, but like I'm not playing it ever again.
Yeah.
Like I've not played an Age of Empires game since high school.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Although 4 looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Age of when are we gonna get Age of Mythology 2? Like
Yeah, who knows what's going on with that stuff, because it's all...
apparently that was coming at some point soon, but like when? I'm
Who
pretty sure
knows,
there was an
honestly.
announcement that Age of Mythology 2 was coming.
There's always announcements for
Unless it's
something.
just a fucking remake. Age of Mythology retold.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it is that. Yeah, so Age of Mythology Retold is an upcoming game that serves as the definitive edition of Age of Empires.
Okay.
It was revealed October 2022. They're going to be released in 2024. It'll be on Steam, Xbox, and Game Pass. Steam, Windows, on Xbox, and Xbox Game Pass on both platforms. So
Interesting.
it'd be interesting having Age of Mythology on the Xbox.
So yeah, so it does sound like a lot of people are starting to definitely get into the Fallout games now because of the series. But yeah, a lot of people are gonna have like a real wake up that it's a lot different. Like
Especially if you play 3, like God,
any of them you pick
3
up, like
is a lot
the
of loading
games,
screens.
there's so much that goes on those games. Like people won't realize that you could endlessly just get yourself trapped wandering and get distracted from the main quest, and because you're exploring shit that it just goes haywire because you could easily get distracted off the main course.
You can soft lock yourself out of the whole game too. Like you can get into a spawn point and just keep dying. Spawn, die, spawn, die,
Yourself
spawn, die,
locked, yep.
spawn, die.
There's all kinds
Super
of shit you
mutants
can
are
have.
good at doing that.
Oh yeah, if you get yourself caught up in the wrong spot, I've had that definitely happen.
Are
End
there
up in the
super
wrong
mutants
spot.
in 4?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there really is. I mean, there's not as much as in 3.
No, I think definitely 3 had a lot more because of that area. Because I
I
think
thought there would have been something in the show, but no super mutants at all.
not yet. Anyway, they'll be the next season for sure. We'll most likely see them in season 2. I imagine so.
I just wanted to hear one go, like just
Right?
have a reference or something.
I
Like,
imagine the next season we'll see a super mutant or at least see a death claw as well, because we haven't had death claws. So.
it
Spoilers.
depends. They're not in every game, are they?
Yeah, I've bought a death
Are
claw
they
in
in every
3.
game? Because that's every part of the world.
You have
Of
death
the
claw in the start
America.
of 4, like pretty early on once you get to that stage.
Yeah, that's in the first like half hour.
So that's in 4, definitely in 3.
When you get your power armor.
Yeah, I remembered finding
That's
one
so
in 3.
cheap. How you get your power armor in 4 though? Like
Get
you
the
get it
cell,
so
get on the
fucking
roof,
early.
yeah. Get on the roof, grab it from there, blah blah blah. But it's so busted because it's part of the game. Like they want you
That's
to
so
have one.
cheap though, because in 3 you had to play most of the game to even get it.
Yep. I think, and then let alone you had to have this like the DLC. I think as well to like really, you know what I mean? Like to even
Is
get
it
it.
really?
I think you had the DLC as well. Before you even got one, really. I think you could.
I don't know.
Like,
3
get one,
is still the best Fallout.
yeah.
Bethesda made Fallout.
So
3 just had a better story, like all round.
4
And you had
was
Liam Neeson as your dad.
4's good. I just yeah, I couldn't. I mean, 3 was definitely good as well. Definitely good. I just didn't want
4's
to go.
fucking stories all over the joint. Like, let's
No.
just say that in 3, story was your main priority.
Yeah.
In 4, it's just exploration. That's it. It's pretty much just like Skyrim. Like, you just start and go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. Like you can get lost, and a lot of people that are gonna play like 4 are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like you can literally just one off anywhere. Like there's things that will kind of distract you to kind of pin you in the direction you need to go, but you
Which
can't
is why I
avoid it.
don't like.
You can avoid it.
I don't like Skyrim because you
Yeah,
can literally get lost
I wondered. Like I remember
and
when
then
I
you're
first
fucked without looking up a guide.
I
Like,
remember first fucking playing Skyrim basically and just wandering, be like, oh, da, da. Like I said, I've said this before, like, the whole different side quests, vampires, wolves stuff. But one of the biggest things I still remember when I was like,
Yeah.
yep, you come down to the first village, you're like, oh my god. And then distance you see the mountain, and I was like, I'm going to climb that fucker. I just wandered off. I just avoided everything and just like, I'm going to climb this mountain. And the most jankiest way, jumping and, you did the weird fucking jumps and glitches and you find that point where you always slide down, you find that one spot where you can jump, so you jump. And that's what I did. And I remember doing that in one of my early first playthroughs. I just fucking avoided everything after I got to the point. I'm like, climb it, just travel all the way there, fucking fought through thick and shit to fucking get to it, and then climbed up the mountain. And I was like, yeah, I'm on the tip. There's nothing there. Because it's a weird tip because you're not supposed to be there. It's like somewhere further down.
I might play that instead of Fallout.
So I mean, there's so much more shit now in the thing now. So like all the DLCs, like the Game of the Year edition has all that fucking extra.
Oh yeah, well the PS5 version, like that when they released last year before.
Mm.
I think it's on PS4, but it's a PS5 version as well.
Yeah.
They don't fix the bugs though. That's the thing.
Maybe they don't fix Skyrim on sale because I already had Fallout 4, but I wanted the DLCs. But I ended up just buying.
You got it on VR, don't you?
Yeah, I got it on PSVR. It's so weird to play in VR.
I did that. That was the best way to play it, man. Like it's so immersive.
But I bought Fallout.
Although just don't look down and jump because that's weird.
But no, I bought Fallout.
You jump so high.
Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition on Xbox, so I got that on special because it was cheaper to buy that than buy the season pass for the DLCs.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll fucking just. It was like $13. I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. So then I've got all the DLCs and then the digital copy of it. And I was like, fuck it, and I just installed from the disc because my internet was, my internet here is pretty shit. So I was like, oh, I'll just install it from the disc and then just download the DLCs, and it worked fine. So,
it's only a few meg, like.
Yeah, the DLCs were some of them pretty, like 2 of them are like 5 gig for DLCs.
Oh, okay, gigs.
So, but the game itself is like 40, 50 gig. I was like, thank God I got my disc.
Yeah,
disc. That in install from the disc.
Because the thing's all on the disc except for the updates.
That's what I like about old games like that, that they are on the disc. You can literally chuck it in, don't need internet, you can choose to go offline and just install it from the disc. Some games later now, on the latest side of things, part of the Series X
Xbox
generation, we call it Series X generation of those games, you get the disc, you chuck it in, you go, okay, I want to install it, so you do the old trick where you turn it, go offline, chuck the disc, and it goes, brick wall, It's like, clearly it's not on the disc, it's just a disc for fucking show and tell. Or there's like a small portion.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like, I've had somewhere
I don't know who makes the discs, but the fact that there's a PlayStation and an Xbox version, one's on a disc, one isn't.
Like, I'll sometimes chuck a disc in and you'll only down, you have maybe a small portion, you have 10, 20 gig on a disc even. You're like, it's a fucking Blu-ray disc. You can clearly hold more than enough on there. Just chuck the whole fucking game on there.
Yeah, because I chucked in Tekken, remember? All 80 gig was on the disc.
Yeah, it's like, just chuck it on the disc.
But on the Xbox, you had 2 discs. One had the data, one was a game disc.
And that's the annoying part. It's like, you have something disc, you chuck them in, go offline to install it to be quicker, so it doesn't need to download shit. Because that's the stupid problem too. Is like, you could chuck, I could have my Fallout, right? Like, I installed it from the disc, right? So I could even have that option where I could chuck it into the Xbox to install it. But if you're connected to the internet, it will download it instead of installing from the disc. There's these games now that will literally, even though it's on the disc, it will download it instead.
It is better to turn your net off on your console and just install said game.
But then put it back on. That's what I do. That's why I hate some of these new games where it's literally you go offline and do that, and there'll either be nothing on the disc or it'll just be a small portion.
Unless it's COD where you have to have the net on for it to even install, even though it's like 10 meg on the disc.
When it's the worst part, when there's there's only a couple of gig on the disc, you install that and then you got to download the rest of it. It's like, what the fuck? What? And then when you download it, it's only another 20
gig. Are 100 gigs.
Yeah, it's like, why am I installing 20 gig from the disc and then I download another 20? You could have fitted all that on the fucking disc. Even if it needed to be patched in later, you could have still shoved that all on the disc, 40 gig, 50 gig, and then you had a smaller patch to roll out on the internet, which wouldn't have been 20 gig or 30 extra gig because the patch is only small.
You only use half in the first place.
These patches, that's what gets me. It's like, just fucking,
That's why I like freaking Square Enix. Final Fantasy Rebirth. They put on 2 discs.
Yeah. Just do that even. It's not hard.
And again, it's only on PlayStation, but they're doing it right. You can play this game in the future because you got both fucking things you can put in there. There's no download needed. I don't think.
I think it was last week. I don't think we talked about it, but I did read it. I saw a report that Xbox now is trying to get a division to do game preservations. Apparently, I'm like, they're gonna fuck it up. PlayStation's already ahead of them already. PlayStation's already been doing it.
It was to do back compact games. I'm like, They cancelled that. And they're getting it back again.
Like, that's what I mean. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's like PlayStation's already beyond it. They're already doing game preservation. They literally are doing game preservation. Like, 100% doing game preservation over its PlayStation with all these games. And, like, and the Xbox like, oh, we should try that now and do this whole... It's like, late to the party.
Well, the good thing is, we should have PS3 games on PS5 very soon because for the last year or so, they've had part of the PS3 emulation community working on their teams to help.
And that's it.
Because they already put PS3 on PC.
Yeah.
So they can bring it over to the PlayStation 5 and
those kind
maybe
of,
4.
And that's it.
And just have it all on there. Like,
so that's the thing. So
hopefully... I just want for the PS6. I don't care how much it'll fucking... If it costs $1,000 I don't care. Make it. We can put our discs into the PS6, our PS3 games, and just play them.
It. Just download the game. Shit. Like, it's not that hard. People used to hack the consoles back in the day and put emulators on them. It's really not that far. Like, why can't developers make these emulators to install? Like, you know what I mean? Even if it's not by default. All you need is a
chip.
That's what I mean. Why aren't they having these chips?
Like, the PS2 ran on the PS3 because of it. Well, they chucked the PS2 in there, really, originally. Then you had the other wave, which had the PS2 chip, so it could play games, like, emulated.
But it's not hard,
not natively, but, like, you put all the chips, PS1,
exactly,
PS2, PS3, in the PS6, it'll solve your fucking issue.
Or just have it where it's all able to run off the one chip.
Just make it cost a little bit more. We don't care.
Like,
I don't care.
You can do something like these developers, like the making the console, can do this. It's not a hard problem. It's not a problem that needs to be groundbreaking and work around. Like,
but they can't make money from it either.
That's what I'm saying.
If they do it that way.
But like they can, and then it gives people the
option. I already bought the games. Just
then
you put the fucking disc in.
Like, exactly, give me the option to put the disc in. Like, we've already been down that route. We've already had that. We had the PS3 that could play PS2 and PS1 games. We've had fucking PS4s that could play, that could play what PS4 play PS3.
PS4 could just do PS4.
PS4 could just do PS4. What was I thinking of? Xbox could do 360. And some, but then download them though. But you could chuck.
That was only because that was only them certain games at a certain point.
But they roll
never
updates,
launched with 360 support.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, at least we've got these. Like, do that. Why can't we have these systems do that? I know Xbox.
In fact, Microsoft got it where they could emulate the 360. Well, you could download the 360 games off the disc, like download from their servers.
It acknowledged and goes, okay, we'll download it
because you verified you owned it.
Yeah, exactly. So there's some form of emulation happening.
The disc literally said, "Get it." There's like, "Yep, okay, download done." Granted, you still had to play with the disc, which isn't the end of the world.
No, but like it still allowed you to basically get it. Like it didn't know how to because it didn't know how to rip from the disc the files because everything's got to be installed. So it didn't know how to. Yeah,
couldn't because it's completely different architecture. That's why they had to download it.
So that's
what they do with PS3. Like, come on.
Like, if there's something they can work around,
they're both Blu-ray discs.
Yeah. Like, fuck. Bring back. We need to come back to the system where they're able to, like, say, PS5, PS4 install still. That I'm fine with. Why can't you put in a system where you can just run from the disc? Like, why have we gone away from just read? Because I feel reading from a disc was groundbreaking technology. It worked. We didn't have to install anything.
Yeah, but reading 100 gigabytes on the disc probably wouldn't be good.
No, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense. Like,
that's why PC have gone.
Yeah,
they've got rid of discs because it just wouldn't work.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can understand installing that. But like PS3 and PS2 and PS1 games, we should be able to just chuck them in the console and just read.
Oh
them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't need to worry about installing. Same with like the Xbox. You should be able to chuck in a 360 or an OG and just let it run. There should be no needing to install.
Just like they do natively on their console.
Yeah, like
the fact I can put in my PS3 game, any PS3 game. It may need an update, but it still fucking plays off the damn disc. I remember the hack with was it PS1, PS2, that you could put a disc in, right, and then take it out midway through, and it just keep playing the game.
Yeah, because it had loaded so much data.
Only some games would do it though, up to a certain point. But
yeah, because it had buffed in so much, it already like read.
I wouldn't advise doing that.
No,
you might break something.
If you're playing and trying to be fancy, It's only the ones nowadays.
Because I know PS2, it was an issue because the disc had to come out.
It's only funnier these days, which isn't really funny. But like on Xbox and PlayStation, if you do it now, is because basically the games are installed. So you're like, haha, take out the disc and you still play the game because the game's installed on your console.
Yeah, but 90% of the time you can't. It just fucking shuts it off.
Because I've done it on Xbox and it's great with some of the games where if you like dashboard and open there's certain ways you can bug it, and then you just take the disc out and you just play the game. Like I've done it, but again, because if you've got it, technically it's installed, it reads that still. It just the disc is just a key gen to say, yep, I have rights to play it. So sometimes you can take the disc out when it bugs it out, and you can keep playing because it's got the files installed. Like it's all installed. So some games you can work around it. But
surely they're going to learn from this gen that people want. Well, they're already doing the emulation stuff, so if they can convert that into a console, just please.
My ass hurts sitting in the seat. It's
not that difficult.
Yeah, so it's one of the weird.
But
things.
Speaking of PS2 and Fallout, I got a couple of pickups this week, Daz.
Yeah.
They've been very slowed down, but
yeah, I got none.
Just here and there, some cheap things. But remember when I wanted the? I got the Black Edition again.
Yep.
This time I had the fucking game disc.
Oh, you actually got the game disc?
I don't have the bonus one because it's in the PS5, but
yeah,
I finally got a disc that actually has the game on it. Last time I ordered it, it was just the bonus disc. I'm like,
so bad. That's so bad.
Why's the game PG but the thing's G? I didn't realize. Look, G, right?
Yeah, I saw the G before, yeah. But PG?
PG.
Different classification, different discs. I don't know.
That's the same disc. It's like, but it's like, what?
Yeah,
why is it a PG disc? That's weird. Then again, it's classifications way back early 2000s, so
yeah, the early and then label.
But you got it for like $20 or $30, I think.
That's not bad.
Fucking perfect condition, like
yeah, it does look
complain.
really good condition from here. Like it's so clean, that plastic.
And this one here, I'm surprised at the quality. But it's a steelbook.
Yes.
Ta-da! Fallout 76.
Yes.
I'm like, ooh.
I got a couple of those steelbooks.
It's got the embossed fucking. I didn't know it was embossed either, like the actual, but not the wording up here or down there.
No, it's just that.
But no, like door. I'm surprised. I can't show you the code because I don't think they used it, but I don't think they used it. Yeah, like the It is a shame that it's the same image on both sides.
I know. Yeah, because I got that one.
Like what? But I already own it digitally, but
doesn't hurt.
Like I'll still install it from the thing. I'm not going to use the disc.
Yeah.
I just want it for the collection to have up there.
Yeah, well, that's it.
The Tricentennial Edition. I'm like,
that's what I've got.
It was only like $20 as well. I'm like, I'll fucking take it.
That's all right.
It came wrapped like in
nice.
plastic. I'm like, interesting. I don't know if it was still sealed or they resealed it. I'm not sure.
Who knows? Find out when you check the codes.
Or they didn't use the code. Like some people don't use them.
Yeah.
But I'll find out one way or another. I don't know. That was just a code for just some items, I think. Some cosmetics and that.
Yeah, you get the Tricentennial stuff.
Yeah, which you can buy that anyway on for like $5 on the store. So
I think so, yeah. A lot of people.
Which I don't get why they get these editions. I just want to buy them like this now, but you just buy the thing for $5.
Oh, initially it wasn't purchasable. That's why. It's a little bit later.
Yeah, but but it's Bethesda.
Yeah.
If once we started fucking monetization, the ones who sold a horse way back in Oblivion for $2.50. How they started that, like, bro?
Crazy times.
It's fun. It is funny though, the hypocrisy of people though, as you've been saying. But
Oh, right.
Also, this is about what we've been talking about. You know, Sony Pictures.
Yeah.
Is in talks about buying Paramount.
Oh, yep. That's interesting.
It is because Microsoft I've worked with Sony about Halo.
Mm.
If that goes through, like if it's real, like they're
Yeah,
reportedly in talks. So I'm like, wouldn't put it beyond them. Like,
that'd be funny.
why not?
Mm.
Paramount's not the best thing in the fucking world. Sony could help them.
Well, that's it. That'd be interesting. Sony buying Paramount.
Hmm.
That's such a weird
It's
thing
interesting.
because Sony has their own pictures division, and then Paramount is a picture division. You know, like
Yeah, but if they got them, Paramount will go with under Sony Pictures because Sony
yeah,
Pictures is its own bubble.
yeah, because Sony it's
Like
usually
you got Sony PlayStation, then you got Sony Pictures. They're all separate
because
things.
Sony Pictures do a lot of stuff with like Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, because they're under them too, aren't they?
Mm.
Columbia,
So they do a lot
Columbia
of work
Pictures.
together there. But that'd be
Yeah, so you
crazy
could
with
put
Paramount.
Paramount under with that as well.
Mm. That's crazy if Paramount's at that point because Paramount's like was always like a big kind of like well you know what I mean you
Paramount
see
ain't
it's
fucking big though.
no but like how you see him is like that's one of the big like one of the it's up there as one of the big like production you know what I mean for movies and stuff like that it's like Paramount but like
Mm.
it just for Sony to be if they're at that point to do that like it just shows you how much Sony's like got if they can be bigger than
Not
you know
God, but how much they want because if
yeah
they get Paramount, they get every fucking IP they have.
yeah licensed to do stuff and whatever
And that includes Halo because Paramount have that now.
the license yeah that's also
Mm.
covers Sonic as well so.
Yeah, Sonic.
There's a lot. Paramount has a lot.
Fuck.
South Park.
Yeah, Paramount's got a lot, but like it's because I don't think they're going too well by themselves
Yeah, I think Paramount's having a problem
because
probably.
Paramount Plus is doing nothing for them really. It's just their movies that they've got buying people buying.
Movies, TV shows, whatever.
I'm guessing with the security of Sony, like Sony Pictures, they can just make more, put more out, like
Yeah, it's
have
interesting.
things
That's a
churning.
still interesting take that, you know,
I'm not gonna
Sony
lie, like
Pictures.
we can't get Paramount Plus here. Ours is through like a third
Yeah,
party
they're through everyone.
fucking.
Like, they subscribe through it through freaking Stan, or you subscribe through it through Binge, or you subscribe through it through Amazon
Yeah,
Prime. Like, it's
but we
all
don't get everything either. Like we get selected things.
yeah. It's a secondhand subscription. It's so weird. Such a strange,
So I was
such
like,
a strange thing. Like
they're not really
subscribing
reaching everyone.
subscribing to a service through another subscription service. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, we had that on
kind
consoles,
of
like,
kind of dog shit.
weirdly enough, but like, yeah.
Like, cause I'm not getting binge just so I could watch fucking Paramount stuff because
No, like say you can get Seen otherwise, or you can literally do it now already on the Amazon Prime. You just pay for the subscription on the Amazon Prime, like you can watch it through
oh
that.
they're thinking Paramount
Yeah,
fucking plus whatever the fuck it is on there. No,
yeah,
no.
it's on there, so you just
I'm not
get
gonna
that.
watch it.
No, but I was saying if you were to do
I fucking
anything,
barely watch Prime as it is.
yeah. But I was gonna say if you were to do anything, you just do it all through your because Prime has access to a lot of different subscription services, so you can secondhand
Yeah.
subscribe through Prime.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Keep it all in the one place.
yeah.
It has all but Netflix because Netflix doesn't.
Oh, their own.
It's
Yeah,
got
they're their
everything
own.
but Netflix.
Because Netflix is their own outsource.
Because it's got Stan, it's got Binge, it's got like HBO on there. It's got everything except
Yeah.
Netflix. And Disney Plus. I
I
think you
know.
get Disney Plus on there now.
I don't. On if you're like, I don't know if it's on Amazon itself, but on.
No, because I think if you light up Prime Video, it has a Disney Plus little add-on thing.
Oh, okay. So you can secondhand subscribe as well through that. Imagine, imagine
Yeah.
you having your Paramount, but you second it. So imagine having you sign into your Amazon Prime, to then sign into Binge, to then sign into Paramount. So you're secondhand, third hand
no,
subscribing.
bro.
Like even though you can directly go to Paramount, imagine there's someone out there that logs into their Prime, logs into their Binge, and then logs into their Paramount.
We can't get Paramount Plus here at all, though. We're fucking like we got to use
Same. You got to secondhand subscribe
proxy
to it.
things like fucking Stan. Like
Otherwise, unless you log into it on your PC, that's the only direct way we can. It's through PC. We don't actually have an actual streaming service platform for it. Except for Paramount Plus, like the website, which yeah,
you can just use a VPN and just get access to it.
well, not even that. Like you can literally just go to Paramount Plus on a browser and you can access it on the browser. They just haven't taken that concept and put it into like an app like they have with Prime and like Netflix.
But they haven't gave us a fucking app.
Yeah, and they're not going to because I think there's a fee because they're going. Oh,
I
it's
think
discounted.
Sony would. I swear they're going to do their own service because they're getting all these
Sony would make
things, and they're just going
sense.
to put it all in one place.
Because
Bam.
Sony has so many. Actually, no, they do. There's a thing that comes up on the PlayStation.
They have
There's
Crunchyroll.
No, there's a Sony thing on the PlayStation.
Well, yeah, that's what they have Crunchyroll there. They've got a lot of things on there,
Well,
like in their little
I've had it
media
come up
thing.
where the Sony movies have popped up on the PlayStation, and it takes you to a separate Sony Pictures app thing.
Yeah, it's called Sony. Is it Sony? No, it's not Sony Pictures.
And that's kind of like but it's inbuilt in the PlayStation.
PlayStation something.
There's
PlayStation
no other way
Pictures?
you can access it except for the PlayStation or Sony products. Like it's specifically Sony. Like there might be a website for it where you can access it, possibly, but I know it's exclusively like PlayStation 5, like accessible, maybe PS4.
I don't do any of that because I mean, they're not there, but
yeah. But I was thinking, otherwise that or you just have other
physical
subscription service. You know, otherwise other streaming outlets. You know, you just get it through.
There was a thing that recently that all the Final Fantasies are leaving PlayStation Plus. I'm like all the old ones, the Pixel ones, all that are leaving. So I'm like, oof.
I mean, that makes sense rotation. So.
No, I think the license ran out for them, so they take them off. Like they got on there to a certain date, then they're gonna redo it.
Yeah, that's like most of those
They
games.
might come back up at some point.
Well, that's like anything. It's like same as Game Pass, where people like that.
Also, that's why I don't like subscription services.
Things are always on rotation. Like it's gonna happen. That's the whole point of them. They're not.
I'm like, if you like something, buy it.
Yeah, that's what people don't. That's what I get mad. Like I get frustrated. People are so dumb. They're like, it's on the subscription service, but it's there to cycle. It's meant to be for you to come in, try it out, or play it for as long as you can. And then it rotates out for other content to come in because it's all on a server at the end of the day, and it's got to rotate so that it's not taking up all this space it's trying to suck. And happened with Netflix.
But
Netflix has rotating library. Like there's thousands
I'm
of
only
movies.
subscribed to fucking Prime because I like my gift sub.
But so like Prime's the same too. There's I mean Prime keeps a lot of their content on there. They will always keep their content on Prime. It's just the third party stuff is what rotates on and off.
All the Prime original stays there because that's theirs. Like
same as Netflix. Like Netflix originals will stay on Netflix. Like nothing. I think there may have been only one thing they removed that was one of their originals because of what it was weird. And that's the only thing.
Like a controversy thing, or not like something happened.
That was the only time they did the one thing they removed it.
But that's something like I think Fallout will always stay on there. You have the Lord of the Rings stuff will always be on there because it's all Amazon made. Like
service, so they'll always stay on there for that content. It's just everything else rotates. There's so many shows that are on every platform as well to just sell out just to get themselves on the platform. So it's one of those things. Everything's a streaming.
All I fucking need is Prime because Prime have the best.
It's part of your thing. I know Prime
original
was going
content,
up, but it's not a big deal because you get so much with Prime anyway. You shopping.
It's still cheap for a year. Still, like mine's only like 70 or 80 a year. That's less than $10 a month. Like
gone up again. Like, it was going up again a month. But even then, it's not bad because you get your shopping, you've got your streaming, and you get your free sub. So
they usually sent me an email, so I'm like, it's going up, but
yeah, it's only a slight price. It's not much. It's only like a couple of bucks, realistically, for a year, most probably.
What I mean, like mine's like $70 or $80 a year. I'm paying less than $10 a month.
Yeah, it's not much. Like my butt is hurting, my upper thigh butt is hurting. Yeah, crease.
If only other subscriptions that you pay for a year like that.
Yeah.
I would do it. Like I would do it.
Prime
I'd have them all on the one cycle.
Prime works though because it's such a larger platform for what they're offering.
You get Prime Gaming, you get Prime Sub, you get your Prime Music, you get your Prime Video, you get you get your fucking Prime shipping.
Because it's a proper membership. Like that's the thing, because you're getting the shipping as well, so it's part of the
membership. There's 5 fucking benefits you get.
Like that's the difference. Like
that I can list right now.
It is 100% an actual membership that you're paying for.
You're frozen.
It's not a subscription. Like it is a membership. Netflix is a subscription. Stan is a subscription. Binge is a subscription. Paramount Plus is a subscription.
Subscription.
But it's more of a
like Prime Video is the subscription to the membership kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're getting a membership because that's one of the tier items to your membership. So it's better all around with what they're giving you. They give you so much for the value. Like even paying that yearly price, it's fucking you're making more than that in the content they give you. With games, DLCs, like I said, everything they offer.
What is it, like 80
You got
$80,
fucking ebooks
80
as
by
well. You can access
12.
the fucking.
That's like
Some of
$7,
them they have
$8
is
a
the
month, like for all that.
ebooks as well. You can access the ebooks through that subscription, so you get that
Yeah.
included as well. Like there's ebooks. You've got so much that it offers.
And you get all this stuff
Music,
from Amazon
movies,
because
shipping. Like there's so much.
I mean, I don't use
Not
Amazon
a fucking
Music.
sponsor.
I just
But
use
fuck,
Prime Video. My shipping if I buy Amazon.
I always just repeat my fucking subscription to Chatty. I better check that. I think it might be running out. I haven't seen Chatty on for a
Yeah,
bit, but I also haven't been
I
on
think
Twitch
mine's
for a
due
bit.
today. Shit.
But yeah, I just keep resubbing to Chatty. Chadrisi, fucking, I'm always happy to subscribe to him. He's not I really watch nowadays. Like I don't stream anymore, like because the internet's horrible. I don't really have it, which is kind of good because I don't really have a need to stream. But I watch every now and then, and at least there's Chatty to fucking, at least because I'm paying for it, so I might go somewhere. Might as well spend a bit of that money towards someone, which is good. Because that's the other thing too, is like I get a Prime sub,
Exactly.
which I'm paying for to get access to all these things. I get one free Prime sub a month. I use that to subscribe to someone, and they're getting X amount of dollars from it as well. So like they're getting money from my Prime sub that it's going to someone, and yet I'm still getting access to all these benefits as well. Like it's amazing for what you're paying for. Again, not sponsored, but fucking
I think that's the reason why Amazon keep the prices down, because they get the money back, like
like
half of the money back.
It's amazing. It's such a smart move to have
From
them
like a sub.
own Twitch. Like it's smart move to own Twitch.
It's like 50-50 for some. Others are 70-30. Like they get 30%
because
back.
they partner
like,
with Twitch. Or
it's just a
Twitch.
passive thing. Like they can give it out. They get half the thing back.
Did
like
Jeff Bezos buy Twitch? Is that what ended up happening? I can't remember if he actually what happened, or they just partnered. I can't remember how it works with Twitch.
Yeah, well, Amazon own Twitch.
They actually do own Twitch. So Jeff Bezos bought Twitch.
Yeah, they bought it from the Twitch founder years ago.
Yeah, because it is a
2019, I think they bought that.
Still better than half.
Yeah, because back then it wasn't as simple as it is now. Like it used to cost. Oh, it was cheaper back then, but also
like I was saying,
most of the profits went to the streamer. Then
I barely hear anything from the Kick.
I think that's why they sold.
I'll say I barely hear anything from the Kick hype these days. Like, remember how there was so much
Yeah,
talk,
I hear
like,
nothing from Kick. Like,
all these
at
people
all.
going over to Kick and stuff. Like, lately I've heard nothing about Kick. Like, they used to, like, highlight, like, people on Twitter and people like, oh, I've signed over to Kick. And you'd always see these posts every now and then, like, them promoting people they've signed over or people coming to Kick and hype. I've heard nothing since, like, for like, the last couple of months. Like, I've heard nothing from Kick. I don't hear people talking about Kick.
It's always
Like,
Twitch.
yeah.
Twitch is so...
It's a long way.
No one leaves Twitch. Like people watch on Twitch just move to the next person. Like, one of their people leave, they just move to their next one, like on their fucking list.
That's
it's not fucking difficult.
That's like kind of like how I was feeling with like the.
Also, everyone's gone back to Twitch who was on Kick. Like,
yeah, they were there.
But
like
even Ninja's back on Twitch. Like,
I know that's the fucking hilarious part. They took the money. I don't know if it fucking breaks their contract or anything, but like, fucking they sign these contracts. I wonder how these people fucking manage to sign these contracts, get these paydays. And
the fact that you can stream anywhere on Twitch now.
Yeah, you know. Like, the amount of times Ninja's fucking left Twitch.
I can simultaneously stream on Twitch and Kick and YouTube at the same time.
I'm sorry, I feel like,
issue.
I know they have all these things now, but I feel like...
Not that I would, because you're kind of alienating a chat, because if you're looking at one chat, not the other...
But I feel like Twitch should just, like, ban Ninja. Like, I know he draws numbers in, but, like... As a fucking business where you've had someone that you like your high, like this is how I see it. If I was running a business and I was high tier, like, you know, you had your high tier like people you're partnering with, like to help get your money, revenue, and your views in, and this one person was like, I'm leaving, and he leaves, go to a different platform, and he stops streaming on your service, and he was one of your partners, and he comes back and he's like partner again, and then they're getting them, and then he leaves again, and then he's back again. And I'd be like, no, you can't keep doing this.
I reckon he comes back just before they kick the partner from his name or something. Like,
most probably, but it's like, you can't keep doing this. Like, I'm like, no, you can't just come with us. We partner you up, pay you this money. I have no
problem with it because it's Twitch's fault.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Though they should be. That's what I'm saying. Twitch should be like.
Twitch have to say no, you're gone. Because, like, you're not getting the back.
You come over here. That's saying you're here, we partner you up, do all these deals, and then you're on that. And then you fucking ditch to go to someone else for some deal. Cut loose here. Fucking go with them for some deal, then come back begging for a, or you know what, not begging, but you know whatever they're doing, and then leave again for another deal, and then coming back and then leaving for another deal. It's like, make up your fucking minds. Like, if you're an employee going like, oh, I'm not getting the benefits. I'm gonna fucking leave to go to your competitors because they're offering a better deal of wage. Okay, cool. Okay, hire you back. I guess we'll hire you back. You know, qualifications still match, still all good. You know, but then it's like there's
Then
only so
again,
many
that is the
times.
human way, though.
There's only so many
Really,
times it's gonna
always
work
go to a
until you're
better
like,
deal.
you know,
But
you're not gonna get
after
hired
that, you
again.
shouldn't be allowed to go back.
Yeah, come back once, you leave again for another
Which is
deal.
why
That's it.
it's
Like,
Twitch's fault. They should just say, nah, stop.
but they just keep fucking they keep fucking allowing them back. It's like this is why you have such a toxic platform almost in that
But
retrospect.
at least they crack down on the fucking nudity, though.
Yeah. That exactly that like that's good. They cleaned that up a lot. There's still people trying to loophole the situation, which is annoying. It's just like we're trying to have a good platform that's
Yeah, but
not.
it's a lot harder, and they get caught now.
It's like this thing. We're trying to have a better platform that's not going to be like saturated with like fucking toxicity and fucking.
They've really made it black and white nearly. Like it's.
And that's it. Like it's about having.
Yeah, well, I've seen
better
people now.
platform.
They're live streaming on Twitch and now Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happening for a while.
TikTok streaming is pointless completely. Like well, at least living here, it's fucking pointless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Like people do get a lot of a lot of more viewers on TikTok than they do on their on their streams like Twitch and stuff. Like some of these people that like I guess they're not Australian, but like in general watching the thing they'll have more viewers and more in like bits and stuff coming in through
It's
TikTok.
mostly American.
Yeah. I don't know if people really try it here. But it's an awkward trying to get the allow to fucking get their their stream key to fucking TikTokers paint. It makes no sense because like I should be able to do it, but I can't. It makes no sense because I have the numbers and it's like I don't really stream. There's no point here anyway. My area with the internet, but still, it's just like you have the numbers on TikTok. And it's like you have you meet that quota, but then you still can't get a stream key. It's locked out or something. It's so stupid. So stupid, but I mean, people do it. People do all kinds of stuff on TikTok with the lives. And
Gatekeeping it, my boy.
Yeah, gatekeeping, exactly. But I rather just make YouTube content. I find it more fun in that because I can, have fun with it.
Yeah.
That's, I did like the stream.
I checked my YouTube the other day. I don't know why, but I appreciate, even if they're from the podcast, all the fucking people watching my Trunks video.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at that. I'm at like 1,200 views. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. It happens, eh? It's crazy, eh? That's fucking crazy. Like, we've,
I just don't get it.
Well, there's been a spike. I don't know who's been clicking it, but like for me, like I know, like on my Instagram, my Skeletor stuff is blowing up. I've got like over 100 followers now on Instagram. I haven't gained any followers on the YouTube yet, but my account for PickleTube's gone up with a couple of new subscribers.
YouTube's a hard one though, like
and
it really is.
The Beardy Bros has got a few new subscribers as well on the YouTube. So it's been a weird like influx of like people subscribing lately and stuff which I'm like I don't know where they're from, but who they are, but they're subscribing. So it's all helpful to fucking get the views out there.
Right.
The podcast always does well.
And if you're watching, press that like button. It helps us. Helps you guys get more content.
Made it this far. I'm hoping, hopefully this fucking audio stays with this fucking video file. Honestly, I'm gonna be so pissed if it doesn't.
Right.
We spent all this time.
I don't understand what went wrong from 2 weeks ago to last week. That was.
I know everything. So
apart from that window issue,
it might have been OBS just being stupid. I don't know. It could have just been OBS being OBS because it does stupid things miraculously.
Yeah. Right.
Bugs out. Codex fucks up somewhere or something, and who knows? So hopefully this is fine.
Technical difficulties. If you don't have them, you're not doing it right.
Like I did tests beforehand. I did 2-3 recordings before we started, and they had all the audio. So, and I haven't changed nothing since I've sat. All I did was like fold the couch down, so I had a higher cushion, more cushion for my ass to sit on. That's all I've done different. So, since the recording, so who knows what's gonna happen? Hopefully it works.
Also,
yeah.
Was you aware that Sonic 3 was out this year?
Yeah, because we've got the Knuckles series dropping on Paramount, which is an in-between, which I guess you might have to watch before the movie comes out, and then there's the third film.
I reckon you would, because it's all connected, so...
But it's a bit kind of... They've done that to try and make you go to Paramount, though. Have you noticed, though? They dropped that on there, like a mini-series.
I'll just watch it somewhere else.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, why are you gonna do that? We know what you're trying to do, but like, bruh, I'm not paying for another subscription service. Netflix has already gone up.
Nope.
Fucking Disney Plus has gone up. You know what the funny thing with Disney Plus is? They upped the prices and they pushed everyone to the premium accounts when they have now a standard and a premium. So when they did the roll of so when
Dang.
Disney Plus did the price increase,
Dang.
they didn't go, oh, you're because there was only the one account for Disney Plus. They didn't go, oh, here's the two different versions, standard or premium. They didn't go, oh, here's the price increase. Boom, you're immediately default premium. Not the fact that you got to downgrade yourself to standard. Fucking, they could have just started you off with that when the price increase changed. So we went from being like we were paying what, 13, 14, whatever, $15 a month to now the $18, $19 a month. That's for premium. Standard is still $14 a month. So there was technically no price increase. This price increase that they were talking about was because they introduced premium.
They just put you up to...
Yeah, because they introduced premium and they defaultly pushed everyone to premium. Because I went on to my mum wanted to cancel her Disney Plus because we've got it. And, she doesn't need it. So, like, okay, cool.
Just use yours.
So I logged into her account to cancel it. And it was like going through to cancel the account. And it goes, do you want to change your plan? I was like, what do you mean change my plan? And I looked at it and it showed premium, 4K with like multiple people to stream to. Like, you get 4K. And this thing that gets me to is like the whole password thing. But is what it is. But it's like you have 4 people streaming. And then 4K, 4 people, and then there's something else. And then otherwise the base is just 1080 with two concurrent streams. It's like, that's not a big issue. 1080 is mostly all I'm getting anyway. So, and no more than 2 people are going to be watching on different accounts as it is. So,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And then yet that was only $14 a month. It's like, you dirty
That's
motherfuckers.
so dirty, because I think Prime you get a lot of screen. You get 4K at basic. Like, it's only got the one thing.
Yep. And multiple people can log in.
Disney is really money hungry now. Like, it's fucked.
Definitely with all the stuff that's going on. And it doesn't help in Australia that they're not
releasing... They're as bad as Netflix.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing...
No, they're worse than Netflix.
Yeah, because the worst thing... Let's say they are worse, because the worst thing is anything Disney now is not being physically released in Australia, so we can't buy anything. We have to rely on the streaming service. If we don't set the...
I mean, we can buy it, but it's not through a direct retailer.
Yeah. We got to, go around it, and it's just fucking stupid. Like, why? I'm hoping
I think they're gonna learn that though, and put it back, because they're gonna lose millions.
So I got to change my plan around after, because we've already paid for this month. So I got to change the plan.
Because as you found out, Disney sells out here.
Yeah, it does. Disney does well in selling here. So I don't know why they stopped selling. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. Netflix is just...
No, they stopped selling because they made shit products and no one bought it.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to... And they're trying to... Yeah, it's the whole fucking...
It's like, instead of acknowledging
but Disney has gone
what they did, they just take it away.
Disney has gone downhill with their quality a little bit, so...
Yeah, a lot of bit.
Like, Little Mermaid was poor quality. There's no, like... The stuff that... Just how the work they're doing now with these movies, and just the quality is just so poor. Like, there's no quality control being checked. Like, the quality is so shit for a lot of things.
That's why I don't buy Disney Plus, because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
No offense to Disney, but, like, it's not fucking worth it.
I've gone to rely on other streaming platforms now, so...
What are you watching? Old things. Old stuff, which you can buy at JB Hi-Fi for, like, $5-10 a fucking box set when it's an old cartoon.
Actually, it was... last pay? So it was last
week. I bought Rocco's Modern Life in that for like $10 maybe a box set.
Technically, it was last week. I picked up. It would have been actually last week's haul. So actually, there was a haul item, but technically it was last week's haul item.
Ah, that's the inception of the podcast.
You can see. Oh, you can see it in the reflection.
It's the inception. Oh.
It is. It's very weird. So, well, I mean, I guess this would be one of the recent hauls, but I got, where's my camera at? Well, bam! Starship Troopers, I picked that up on the Blu-ray.
Oh!
So I want to crack that bad boy.
Very nice.
I actually bought that with my, birthday voucher from fucking, because I got my GB Hi-Fi birthday voucher. So I used that to pick up this.
Right, you're figuring $10 for your birthday month?
So that was pretty good, and then, the other thing I would have got which was actually after last week, so there would have been this week's
Oh,
one.
hang on, I got something else too. Shit.
Was the one I also got
About that.
is for my Lego YouTube stuff.
A donut. What is that?
Lego
Creator.
See them?
Is that a water wheel?
Little spin wheel, running wheel.
Oh, it's a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool though.
Yeah, so it's like
Little fucking hamsters in
little
there?
guinea pigs, little hamster.
Oh,
guinea
you're
pigs.
frozen. The box is still there.
No, it's still there. I've just not moved. But yeah, so it's little like it does say hamsters, but it's the I think it did say hamsters, but it's the closest thing to guinea pig. So there's like a little guinea pigs.
I
but
think
then
hamsters and guinea pigs are the same fucking thing, just different countries. I swear.
hamsters are smaller. They're like half the size of a guinea pig.
Oh.
But then the set also
Yeah, because guinea
builds-
pigs can get pretty fucking big. Like,
Oh yeah. So yeah, so it's the two hamsters. I call it the two guinea pigs. So there's the two guinea pigs that run wheel on the slide with a little house. Otherwise, you can build a dog with a dog house, and it has still has like a little.
why does the
seesaw.
dog have a teeter totter?
I don't know, a little seesaw. Dog with a seesaw. Otherwise, there's a cat and a mouse.
Why does the dog have? The dog would never use one of them.
So you could build a like a little cat scratcher with a cat bed.
Like a seesaw, anyway.
Yeah. I know.
Oh dang.
It's
Oh,
pretty cool.
so you can make all those with just what's in there.
So you can there's three different things you can build. So you get the one set, and each one one would build. Like I could build that, and then disassemble that, and build that, disassemble that, and then build.
So you can
that.
just buy three of them and build one of each, really.
build
Yeah,
one of
all,
each,
all
basically,
three.
yeah. So I definitely want to build that, but that'll be for a video on my channel anyway. I want to build, so it'd be pretty good to get that when I get my Lego streams back up.
Yeah.
Back up. But yeah, it's Lego ham, so that was pretty cool. It was one of the new Lego creator sets that are out, and I got that, so I was like, fuck yeah. It's
Lego
a mixture of-
ham.
Mixture of for me to like my Lego because I like building my Lego, so that's for me to build. But then it's also like guinea pig stuff because Al likes a guinea pig, so it's a 2-for-1. I'll build that and actually put it up on the shelf. So see how I go. Cause it'd be nice. I reckon it'd be a nice little Lego display set in the caravan would be nice. There's little
Right?
hammy hams chilling out on the shelf. So yeah, so
Your hammy hams.
little hammy hams. Rain's doing good.
Your hammy hams.
Oh no, it's going on the ground. I dropped my phone. No. Oh no.
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
no. Reminds me of
What's the time? 9. Oh yeah, we are getting there a bit.
yeah, you watch one fucking video on YouTube, it gives you the whole fucking history of it. Like, God dang. That fucking meat canyon. Yeah, everything pops up as fucking meat canyon.
I know.
That's what he was like. Oh no.
Canyon. What's the time? We might have to. Okay, we got a bit of time
Meat canyon
still.
and Papa Meat.
Might have to aim for a 10 o'clock wrap up, so we might be able to squeeze a little bit more time in.
I forgot.
Unfortunately,
I forgot this pickup. I got it with my $10 EB money.
Oh, you did? You got something with your $10 EB money?
Yeah, I got a
JB EB. I still haven't
I got Sonic.
EB. Oh, nice. Yeah. You did say you had Sonic. I didn't realize. Yep. You did say
got 16. Got 12 fucking Game Gear games on there.
That's
Plus
alright then.
four, like
which
Sonic
one's that
1,
one?
2,
Which one is that
3
one?
CD. Sonic Origins Plus.
Damn.
Comes in a little
You
sleeve.
did. I remember. I don't know if I saw you playing Sonic or you said there's something about Sonic. I remember you said something about Sonic you got or something. I can't remember what it was.
I did something, yeah.
There's something. I saw you something.
But
You
look
mentioned
how-
something about
that's
Sonic, but I
Cool
didn't realize it
fucking
was that.
box. Like, it's
That's cool.
shiny on the
How
middle.
How much was that?
40 something?
That's not bad. I might have to pick that
Give or
up.
take. It comes with an art book.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I might have to grab
Like,
it.
it's got some cool. Look at it, it's got the.
The history of
Stuff
Sonic,
like that.
basically. That's
Yeah,
fucking
because
dope.
it's got I think it's got Sonic and Knuckles. It's got Sonic CD from the Sega
Mhm.
CD. In here, like you got the Knuckles designs and shit. Like,
Yep.
I'm like,
That's
this is pretty
fucking cool.
cool. Like,
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that and try and get my hand on it. Actually, I'll look at that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Google it in.
it's got the European, the Japanese covers. Like, I think the Japanese covers are fucking amazing. I don't know why they're so different. Then you have
It's one of those things.
the
Man.
Game Gear covers there. Like,
Oof.
I like. Yeah, there's a fair few pages. Like, there's probably like 20, 30 pages. I think it even like at the end here, it gives you the concept sketches of like I like it. I'll display it one day. And also the actual case itself, like you got just that, like what's on the box.
Yep.
Like
the same, yeah.
the exact same artwork, but there's my code. I'm gonna take that out. When you, it's a reversible cover, like that's on the outside. I'm tempted to buy 2 copies to have one as default.
Yep.
And on the insert, you've got the fucking Mega Drive case. Like, look at that Sega Mega Drive. Like,
oh, that actually is pretty cool. They've really fucking thought that out.
Even the freaking spine has the Mega Drive on it, and like it's.
Yeah, where is
I'm like, I need 2 copies now because I want one as Mega Drive.
Oh, that's the Switch version.
Because I'll take it out of the case. It's
It
even
is on
got
the
1 or 2
Xbox
players
Switch.
on there, like the Mega Drive, like
Ooh,
1
I
or 2
can't get it on the
players co-op on the Xbox.
Xbox, yeah, it has both Xbox One and Series X. Typical what they do. Ooh, it's everywhere.
To be this good takes ages. Is on the barcode. To be this good takes ages.
Yeah, normally 50. Even then,
Didn't
normally
notice that.
$59.95, which ain't bad. Down to 47 at the moment.
16 yeah, then I took my $10.
Plus
so it was 37.
Playable character. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, damn. I forgot her name.
I would honestly just lay on the couch playing Sonic. Like, fuck.
It's fucking hard, man. Sonic is hard.
Some of them are.
Like these old school like 1, 2, and 3 is fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I was acing the levels. Now I'm like, I suck. No, I'm like, I think these redos have like changed certain things.
Maybe to add different saves and stuff. Maybe because it's like a ported over version, and then the amount of ports they've done, like over the years,
it's been up-res, like it runs natively at 4K and shit instead of way back then.
Done some optimization, so like mechanically it might be a little more compatible or whatever.
It might play a bit different, which it's not the end of the work. I just got to adjust to it.
Because, like I said, there's been a lot of ports over the years, like a lot to go with each generation, like upscalings and.
I think now this will be the definitive. What's me better than that now? Like,
because the amount of times they ported games over to like the Switch and stuff like that, like every time, it's crazy.
I forgot my receipt because I'm keeping that in there, so I know when I bought it.
Yeah, I'll have to grab it because that's actually a really good price. Either way, even at full price, $60, like that's still a good price.
Yeah,
but I'll try and get on special.
Well, you get your thing, your book, your.
I've still got my $10 voucher. So.
I'm a little bit sad that it's a bit bigger than the case. Like, I tried putting it in there. I'm like, nah, it doesn't fit. It doesn't really matter. It just goes in there.
It's not too bad.
But I want that reversible cover so I can have one normal and one as a Mega Drive.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's it.
Like, because the fact they're both the same, I'm like,
yeah,
I could switch that to Mega Drive.
I mean,
but you won't see because it'll be in the.
I mean, and if you have it out too, because then you'd flip it over and you could slide the cardboard on shelf or get an empty hollow case and display that, and then have the actual game case, and you could have them both displayed on shelf as well. So you could actually like look at if that makes sense.
No, just buy the second one. Just get a second one.
Well, exactly. You get the second one. Just do that. Because like, some people used to do that like as well. Like you'd get like a hollow case and you slide them into the cardboard sleeve and you keep that on your shelf, and then you could still display, and then you'd have like the other case.
Yeah, just so you can have it like sitting there next side by side.
Which is
but I just like how like Sega, like they've never left. Like they've always just still done shit like this, made new games, like
or whatever, and still doing their thing.
Like if Xbox needs a reason, this is why. Like you can still do shit like this.
There's plenty of games they've got that they
people will still buy it.
Like bring like the thing when you bring back older games that people liked or missed out on, because there's games that people missed. It's like, oh, I can't get access to it. It's like, here we go. Like fuck yeah, like I get to try it out. Like that was the direction originally. If we
get that with like Golden Axe, Altered Beast, like fuck.
I mean, that was the direction originally.
Like you can play Altered Beast on PS5 anyway.
Yeah, But no, what was I gonna say? But that was like
But
the
Sonic though, like 16 Sonic games.
no, 16 is fucking insane. Again, what I was gonna say was that was the approach with like what Rockstar was trying to do with the GTA trilogy was they were trying to bring games back so people could experience. No, you know what I mean? Like base concept, like ignore how it went, but like that's yeah, no, we know how shit it is, but like that was the base concept of what they're trying to do is bring games that people didn't never had access to a generation that could play
So
them
what you
now.
do is you take Sega's right. They did that in house at their Sega studio.
I mean, we know, we've said it before. Like that's not what I'm like. That's not bearing. At the end, they're just ripping it down. Like at the end of it, it's just straight and simple. Like that, it's good that companies are trying to introduce like other people that had missed out.
Pretty much only Sega.
Yeah. Well, I said everyone's trying. Like there are companies that are trying to do it. Like I said, again, Rockstar tried doing it where they wanted to.
Nintendo are locking their old stuff behind a subscription.
Yeah. Like that's just not on. Like that's not the way to do it. Like I said, Sega's great at it. Like there are people that are trying to introduce new people or people that missed out to their older titles, and people are able to go back. You're not, unfortunately with GTA, you're not getting
Rockstar should have done
experience,
that themselves.
But like you are, like at least that's an attempt to get an experience of an older game that you might not be able to, get your hands on a PlayStation 2 and get the PS2 copy. Because sometimes it is hard.
Yeah, but still, it's nothing like the original at all.
But at least you're getting at least a recap. You get to still experience the story, which is still nice. It's something. Like it's still something. It's not the actual gameplay, but yeah. I mean, for us, it's not exactly fun.
Things are freaking broken. Like no,
we know that because we know the original stuff. Like we know the source material. So to us, we know it's.
We played them way back on the PS2.
So new people that have no idea, like it's amazing to them because they never got to experience. Like if Jack was playing, he'd be like, "This is great."
Oh yeah, like if you're a kid now and you're like 10 or something.
Like there's a lot that people miss out. So
you're
same with the
growing up
Sonic
with PS4
games.
like in the GTA trilogy.
Like it's
they
good.
Don't know what we had really. Like they probably doesn't care at all.
It's good that Sega's trying to.
bro.
It's good that Sega's trying to like game preserve, but they are just typically, if you look at their history, they just do keep re-releasing Sonic over and over and over again. Like it's keep beating a dead horse, but it sells for them. People love Sonic and people want to get their hands on Sonic. Like the amount of time
it sells like hotcakes.
Like that's the thing. Like that's what Nintendo should be doing. Like actually selling. Like they did do the trilogy. We did get like the trilogy with the Mario games. That was great. Like that was actually good. And then that was like a limited release and it was gone. And now,
yeah, we got them in a limited fucking burst.
But like at least there was an option there.
I have 2 copies because I bought one just.
Yeah. But I mean, like that's the good thing though. Like it's good that they did do that. Like they did give you the chance to get a physical copy of the 3 originals. Like it's good that companies are doing that. Like they are preserving to a point and re-releasing. Like it's not a bad thing. It's giving access to newer generations or people, like I said.
Also, they weren't full price, were they?
No, they weren't. And that's the other good thing too, is you're buying 3 games for $60. The $60, $70. 3 games.
Those are like $60.
Like, and then they tried doing that. Like they did a different version where they did like the Mario Party, like the latest Mario Party. It was a definitive edition because they key selected all the maps from the older games and all those kind of things, activities, and put it into one big game as like a definitive edition.
Well,
and that's good. Like that's how you do it.
But
like,
we
need
Mario Kart 9. We've had 8.
And then
just keep adding to it.
That's it. So like they are like doing things like that. Like it's good to see that people are doing things. It's just there's a right way and there's a wrong way, and we've seen wrong ways and we're seeing right ways. So,
but Sega's still the king because they release stuff. They always add stuff that wasn't playable. Like that has the Game Gear stuff, which you couldn't play anywhere else. But the Game Gear.
Extra characters that were cut from the games that they've added back in. Like you can play the older games. Like I've seen those before.
Yeah, they brought in that pink lady one.
Yeah, like I've seen that in like the Switch games as well. Like that's what they do is like they've got the older games, like the first one or the second one, and then you're playing as characters. You could only play as Sonic, and then later on in one of the older versions they added Tails, and it was only Sonic and Tails. But now in the
Play as
first
Tails.
game, you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and I can't remember her name, Rose or something like that. You know, like you
I
can play
can't
as
remember.
I can't remember Ruby or Rose. It's one of the weird names.
Knuckles is cheat mode really because he can just plow through shit.
But like they have extra abilities, so you're playing original games, but with new functions because you've got the extra characters with the extra abilities. So you're doing more things, and it's cool to actually see that where you're getting an original game, but with new content that was either wanting to be added but they couldn't do it, or
Also, if you want to play old Sonic, you can with that bundle. You can play the old stuff and then new
yeah,
stuff is separate.
yeah, it's cool. Like it's really cool that they got all that.
So you can go back to the old 4x3 Sonic
Yeah.
on there, and with the old soundtrack, everything.
Give you the option to flick.
It's a bit janky because back then, but
Yeah, but no, I'm definitely gonna pick that up, like 100%. What else? Anything else we got?
I forgot it even existed. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, no, it's a good fucking pickup.
So I'm like, because I just ordered Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Mega Drive. I'm like, got for like $40. I'm like,
Yep.
I'll buy that because I want to get the trilogy
Get
on
the
the
actual
Mega
original
Drive to
Mega
have
Drive
on the
collection.
collection.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with
Because
that.
I want to see if there's a difference playing that compared to the PS5 version.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
I swear they've changed something.
There's a big difference. I can tell you that now. There's a big difference.
Oh yeah, because I said it doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't.
The frames are different. So that because of the frames, mechanically the games respond differently.
This is hard. Like it.
Yeah.
Now that's a lot harder because back then you used to just fly through the level.
Because it literally is the frame rate. 100% the frame rate. So the frame rates were missing frames, so you could do things because you're running at like 25 frames, 20 frames, whatever it was. So the characters responded a certain way. Well, either way, now they're like 30, but it's different, or whatever that now. It's different frames,
now
so things
60.
move different. Like, it's all a lot different. Like, it's a whole lot different. It's a different world. So
that's why I want to compare. Like, I just want to have them running, like, not side by side, because I can't do that unless I have one there and one there, but...
Yeah.
I just want to see what it is, like, what they've changed.
There'd be a bunch of stuff they've done, so...
I think the levels, the layouts changed ever so slightly. Like, jumps are probably longer or higher, or...
Sometimes, again, it comes down to...
Because they've got new physics.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the later physics they put across the whole game, so...
Like, I literally rage quit, because I'm like, I can't learn this right now. I haven't got the patience.
Yeah. It can definitely be like that sometimes.
You know when you install a game, you just load up to try it to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I did that, and I'm like, I'm done with it.
It can definitely be like that. I'll see how I go. Definitely gonna look at grabbing it though, for sure. It's fucking cool.
But still, like, that soundtrack though, just
it's iconic.
The Sonic games were so legendary back then,
iconic,
and still are.
Yeah. You can't,
I'm trying to get the Mega Drive, like their complete fucking box.
Just hearing that audio at a different, like, because of how that audio was, it's just such a different experience.
Just that fucking 16-bit audio and
those
shit.
old games, like, literally, there's some of those games are so jank with the audio, like, you can hear the distortion because they were compressed audio files and stuff. It's such a different experience playing newer versions because there are
where now it's actual, they've re-recorded how it would have sounded to them back then. Well, it would have, but when they put it onto the game, it's compressed 16-bit.
It's so funny hearing some games like that because you hear like the muffle of the microphone and you can hear all the like non-filters and filters and different. You can tell the different rooms they've recorded in, and it's hilarious. Like it's interesting with older games, but then they clean them up because they got software now they can cut out certain background noises and clean audios up, and they can do so much work now with audio.
There was a game called Chuck Rock on the Mega Drive. It was on the Master System, the Mega Drive, and the SNES.
Yeah.
Also on a lot of other platforms. Every version was different. One had no backgrounds. One had backgrounds. One was a different resolution. One had different pixels. Like one was inverted colors. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. One was very basic. One had mostly black screen with the sprite.
Yeah, it's crazy with some of these games.
I was like, but I remember playing that game back in the day. It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
I'm not buying every fucking version.
No, I mean, it'd be hilarious.
I mean, maybe.
One of those things.
I might just buy the Mega Drive and the SNES version because
that's it.
Different in their own way. Because I played the Master System. It had no music. Like the Master System had no music, had a black background, but the Mega Drive
That'd
had
be
the full
stressful.
background, had
Just
music.
silence.
Like,
Just playing with silence and just hearing like, huh,
because it
huh,
was ported by
huh.
one person.
Oh
That's why I had
god,
none of that. One person ported it to the master system,
my
and you could
lord.
really tell. I was like,
Oh
that's
fucking
one that
hell.
I played. I didn't know there was one with all these backgrounds and music. I
Oh.
was like, what is
Anyway.
this?
Oh fucking but no, I have to fucking definitely have to start. Unfortunately, make this a short episode this week.
Yes.
Anything else
Because
before
I'll
we
go for
fucking?
ages about this
I
now.
know we
God
have
dang.
to maybe midweek we might make up for the fucking lost episode with something. I don't know, through midweek maybe, who knows? Do a little extra bonus content for the YouTube maybe. I don't know. We'll figure something out
Right?
maybe just to make up. So I do feel bad that we had nearly a 2 hour episode and it all went to waste. I'll do something with it, but I feel like we should maybe come back to something else. But we can figure that out anyway. But anything else before we have to wrap up this week?
I was Bug Bunny for a minute.
I know you were.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Keanu Reeves was voicing Shadow in Sonic 3.
Yes, he is. I'm definitely keen for that.
I was like, that's different, but I mean, it's cool.
It works. It works. So that's
We'll get to hear it. I think it's in December. It's cinemas. I'm not sure.
that's alright then.
It's at the end of the year, November, December.
Yeah. One of those
But-
holiday movies.
I'm keen because both movies are just good. Like you can't say they're
Oh,
bad in any way.
100%. 1 and 2 are great.
And I mean, Jim Carrey's not in the third one though. I'm sad about that.
Is he not coming back, or is he?
Nope,
I think
he's
they
not in the third one. He
I
wrapped
think
up
they
in the
might be-
second one.
Might be going back to the home world stuff. I think maybe that was the idea.
I think that's why Shadow's there then.
Yeah. Starting to get heavier with this rain. All right.
But we'll shall soon see what it is in the next like 8 fucking months, 9
that's
months, 8 months, 9 months, fucking is. But yes.
I'm hoping this record. It's recording, but I'm hoping it works. I'll find out after.
So, if you're just seeing this, it definitely worked. We'll try and figure something out for the other one.
I'll do something. Yeah. My
As
God.
always.
Hopefully.
Thank you, Beardies and Beardettes, for joining us on episode 16.
Right.
We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You kinky motherfuckers.
You kinky